What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the video. So in this video, I'm really going to be showing you guys exactly what a day in the life looks like for a six-figure appointment setter. In other words, you can call it a 1% setter, whatever, right? But I've managed to do very, very well for myself. And so yeah, I want to kind of show you guys the actual behind the scenes as to what it looks like, what my day-to-day looks like. We aren't going to be doing anything super exciting, although we are going to the Apple Store today to get my girlfriend a new laptop. She's actually my head editor for the content, especially the content that I have going on Instagram. So make sure you follow over there and yeah, let us know what you guys think. I've gone ahead and already kind of taken care of a couple of things this morning. We're just gonna kind of get started mid-afternoon here, but I've already sent like a mass amount of DMs. If you guys are interested in what that looks like, I'll go ahead and throw in a clip here. We also have a couple of calls on the calendar that are going to possibly be new members of the first class setup program. So hopefully we get them through, and if not, no hard feelings. It is what it is. Still gonna be cool to chat with those guys. I also have a couple of other stuff to do on my end for the program that I'm partnered with, and just creating some sort of workflow video to help the clients inside of that program, just to make the appointment setting process seamless for them. If you guys don't already know, the business that I'm partnered with actually helps other online business owners and other coaches. So they are also hiring appointment setters and just employees in general. And I have a really good connection with all of those people. So yeah, that's really what I'm gonna be doing today. Let's go ahead and get started. Cool, so we're gonna go ahead and head over to the Apple Store, see if we can pick up that laptop. In the meantime, I am going to kind of log in my calories and stuff. So that's been a huge part of my life lately, has been just fitness in general. I have a fitness coach and everything. I have my protein shake right here. I'm hitting 1100 calories on the daily. And yeah, all right guys, so I'm gonna be on this drive for a while, so I figured I'd take this opportunity to kind of talk about how I got to where I'm at right now. It wasn't always like this, right? Like today is Thursday, it's the afternoon. Most people are clocking back in from their lunch, but it didn't always happen like this. We had to go through like the trial and error as well. So I also had a 9-to-5. I worked at a warehouse and it was horrible. All right, I remember having to go into like the lunchroom and yeah, just have to be with people that I just knew were settling. Nothing wrong with those people. Some of them were really nice, but there were other people that were just very angry all the time and upset with, their own lives. And I knew for a fact that I did not want to go down that route. Essentially what I did, just to give you guys a little bit more of like a clear example as to how I got to where I'm at, is we essentially like had a bunch of savings. And it wasn't a bunch, by the way, it was like 10K, but that was to get us through, maybe like a couple of months. But essentially what that did for me is it put me in a corner that I needed to be in to level up, okay? Because up until that point, I was spinning my tires, doing a bunch of things that I thought were going to work, like SMMA, like a short form content agency, like IPGA, right? I obviously know you guys like that video, but I needed to buckle down and really make a smart decision. And in that case, for me, it was appointment setting, because I had access to some sort of network. I mean, it wasn't even a crazy network. I had just bought into a program. I paid like $3,000. I saw nothing was happening, and I just made a conscious decision, and I stopped lying to myself and came to the conclusion like, look, I need to go work for somebody, and I need to go develop the skills that's going to be necessary for me to actually level up. Okay, the program that I'm running right now, First Class Setter, would not have been able to be made had I not been an appointment setter, and still am an appointment setter for as long as I have been. Right? Like I've been in the appointment setting game for over a year now. It's a year and maybe like 3-4 months. And within that time frame, I learned so much about being a business owner, being a leader, learning how to, kind of take care of a community and get people actual results. And if that is your intention, if you do want to be a business owner in the future, then cool, but expand your time horizon and think in year intervals. Okay, what can you do today that will essentially guarantee you that spot, regardless of if you have to wait a couple, maybe a year, maybe 2, whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and kind of say that, since I had the chance. I'm driving right now. That should probably be your biggest takeaway, is make a decision and stop wasting your time. If you are putting all of your intention into a short form content agency or an agency in general, if you've never sold anything, you've never delivered anything for any clients before, you don't know how to market, you barely know how to talk in front of a camera, if all of those sound like you and you check all of those off, then highly consider going down a route where you're going to develop skills and level up that way. right, package secured. Now we're gonna go ahead and head back home and figure out what the next thing for the day is. All right, so we're back home. We secured the laptop. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out some more work. So typically, guys, when I was actually going to get the laptop, even the drive there, really everything in between, I'm always checking the DM. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I have my phone, it's on the couch right now, but I'm really just gonna be scrolling through the account that I work with, and I'm gonna be trying to book calls. And this is probably going to last me another 2 to 3 hours. After that, I have some other type of course content to film for the program that I'm partnered with, just kind of going over my daily workflow, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like as well. Really quickly, I want to show you guys a little bit of an inside look to First Class Setter. So this is actually Mika. He's actually an existing setter, and he made a really cool close today. So he earned $350 in commissions. And yeah, he's on his way to becoming a 1% setter. I think he's doing phenomenal. He actually had an existing role, but wasn't really leveraging it the way that he needed to. So that's something we worked on with him. So the next thing that is up for us is going to be a really in-depth deep work session. All right, everyone, so literally only about 3 to 5 minutes into me actually setting, somebody finally pulled through. So I'll go ahead and kind of show you guys what the other side looks like. You can see this notification came through here, and this is actually some sort of like automation that we have set up. And I'll go ahead and make sure I block off the information, but here's a couple of things in terms of his current income, where he's trying to get to, what his offer looks like, and does he have the financial resources to actually invest. So literally me putting in 3 to 5 minutes of effort can ultimately kind of reward me with a potential $800 in commissions. I work an $8,000 offer and I get paid 10% commission from whatever closes. So this is a perfect example of what I mean when you succeed in positioning yourself correctly as a 1% setter, because then you get opportunities like this where, again, I have the potential to be able to make that amount for 3 minutes worth of my effort. Now, I'm going to be transparent. This isn't always the case, but if you do manage to be able to get yourself in an offer as good as this one, then the same thing can go for you. And so this is exactly why I call the program First Class Setter, because I am essentially going to be showing you how to land opportunities like this where you have really good offers and very good potential for high commissions and minimal effort. To be honest, like, I don't have to work hard necessarily. I just have to put in the effort that I know is necessary to be able to give me the outcome to essentially grow the business that I'm partnered with and pay me the way I know a 1% setter gets paid. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and keep hammering away at the DMs to make sure volume is on our side here. All right, guys, so we're pretty much all wrapped up with the DM setting process, at least for right now. I do have a call coming up for somebody who's interested in the First Class Setter community. So you guys are probably gonna get like a little piece of that conversation, so you can see what it's like being on my side of the screen. And and then afterwards, I'm gonna hammer away at the DMs for just a little bit longer. But throughout the entire day so far, I've really put in about maybe 4.5 hours of setting, and that's also spread out as well, right? Like I mentioned a little bit earlier on, going to the store, actually being at the Apple store, I'm still looking at the DMs. And so again, that's kind of the beauty as to like what I refer to when I say you can literally be in any part of the world as long as you have your phone. So yeah, what does that look like for you in terms of actually being in a role? Just hypothetically speaking, you already have a role, you have the opportunity to earn commission and whatnot. Cool. All right, everyone. So yeah, we just went ahead and onboarded my man, Chris. Chris, go ahead, introduce yourself, let the people know how you're feeling.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Chris. I'm a freelance video editor in my other career. Yeah, I'm very excited about this opportunity. I think it's going to be a cool way to build some skills and get my foot in the door, to learning a lot more about online business. So just want to say thank you to Sergio, and excited to get started.
Awesome. Guys, if you have any video editing projects as well, go hit up my man Chris. Chris will probably take care of your Instagram somewhere around here, but yeah, he's also going to be earning commissions with appointment setting, and yeah, happy to have you on board, Chris. So a little bit of a recap on what we did today. We were hammering away at the DMs inside of the account that I'm in as an appointment setter. We managed to book in a very high quality call for next Wednesday, and that's a potential $800 in commissions for me just for having that 5 to 10 minute conversation via DMs. We also onboarded a new client into the First Class Setter program. Chris, if you're watching this, we're gonna crush it. You're gonna be earning commission very, very soon. We had a lot of client wins. Mika making $350 in commissions. Zach actually also earned his very first commission check with his barber coaching offer right now. So super sick, very proud of you guys. Yeah, we also filmed the daily workflow as to what I do on a daily basis for the program that I'm partnered with, so all the other business owners can see and they can implement into their appointment setters. We also, went ahead and, got a new laptop for, the head of content behind the camera here. So the new videos are going to crush it. And lastly, before I go, if you are watching this video and you're stuck in a 9-to-5 and you know for a fact you want a piece of this online money, but you don't want to waste your time with learning a bunch of moving pieces with, SMMA or an agency in general, then book in a call down below so you can learn a skill that is actually going to get your foot in the door the smart way rather than trying to rush everything. I'm only looking for people who are dedicated to making this work. So please respect my time, and I'm looking forward to chatting with all of you guys. I'll see you all in the next video.